Welcome back, sports fans. We are down here in beautiful Vieira, Florida at the Space Coast Stadium. And today we're going to have the 12U American Kangaroo Court Roos versus FTB. Should be a great matchup. Umpires are meeting with both coaches at home plate. And the game will get started shortly. Beautiful day out today. Sun's shining. There's very few clouds in the sky. And the wind is blowing out. So look for some power, some home run in this game. Both teams have multiple players that can hit some home runs. You might see some excitement here today. Beautiful turf field, infield, outfield, everything. Don't have to worry about rain or anything. The Roos are going to wear their traditional white with royal pinstripes. And looks like FTB is going with the white pants and the black dark jersey. This is a SupeNIT tournament, so good competition here all week, which is why we're here. Let the boys play and see how it happens. We're going to take a little break here while they finish up the plate, and we'll be back shortly for the first pitch. Looks like the plate conference has concluded, and teams are now taking the field. FTB is going to be the home team as they have taken the field first. So that's going to make the Roos the away team. Like I said, we're on an AstroTurf field. Looks like 225 feet all the way around. Hopefully everybody had a great Thanksgiving Day yesterday and had plenty to eat and plenty to be thankful for. And today is about baseball. Leading off for the Roos today, it is number 8, Reese Brush. Typical leadoff hitter here. Reese has a lot of speed, gap-to-gap power. Usually works the count really well. And we're ready for the first pitch. Swing and a miss, or foul ball out the right side. That's going to be strike one. So Roos attacking fastballs early. There's a fly ball to shallow left field, and left fielder makes the catch. So 1 up, 1 down. It's going to bring number 21 to the plate, Mateo. Mateo's a lefty. We call those guys the southpaws. All right, 1 up, 1 down. Second batter steps in. Waiting on my statistician, Jack, to give me the official miles per hour on the pitcher. .59, 58 miles an hour. There's an inside pitch for a strike. So that'll even count it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Went from the inside to the outside. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's a good fly ball in the outfield. It's got a chance, and nice catch by the center fielder. So he gave it a ride, but it was run down by the center fielder out there by the fence. And that's the second out of the inning. So 2 up, 2 down. That's going to bring number 24, Danilo. Curveball, strike 1. 12-year-olds are learning how to spin that baseball and make it break a little bit. Some a little better than others. Fastball in, so 1-1. Another curveball. That one's going to stay down for a ball. So 2 balls and 1 strike. There's a fastball hit up the middle. Shortstop knocks it down, but he's not able to make a play. Picks it up, throws it away. And that's going to allow Danilo to trot on down to second base. So hard ground ball to shortstop. A little bit of a bobble. Creates pressure. Bad throw over to first base. And Danilo's at second base with 2 outs. It's going to bring number 99, Landon Serrano, to the plate. See if we can get a little 2-out RBI here. First pitch swinging and gets a curveball. Swing and a miss for strike 1. There's a fastball, grounded to short. This time he's up with it in rhythm and over the first base. So the Roos send 4 batters to the plate, leave a guy at second base, and at the end of 1/2 inning, score is still 0-0. And we're back for the bottom of the first inning here. Looks like we got number 99, Landon Serrano, on the mound. First batter for FTB stepping in is number 11. Brady Marshall behind the plate doing the catching. Mateo over at first base. Austin at second. Reese Brush at short. Ethan Futch at third. First pitch is down for a ball, ball one. Connor Bly in left field. Ricky Stegbauer in center. And 2 balls, no strikes to the first batter. Landon settling in here, trying to find the groove. There's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a fly ball to center field. That should be caught, and it is. So 1 up, 1 down. As Landon battles back from a 2-0 count and gets a fly ball out. Second batter for FTB is number 7. One up, 1 down. And the pitch. That's ball up. So 1 ball, no strikes. Is Jack over there? What's the fastball on the outside corner? That'll leave the count at 1-1. My statistician over there, Mr. Jack, has got him at 68 miles an hour, which is pretty good for a 12-year-old. 50-foot mound out here. Ball down. What? Okay. And ball down. So early on here, struggling to find the strike zone. 3 balls and 1 strike. Foul ball straight back. So that's going to give us a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Early in the game, nobody on. Probably challenge him with a fastball. And he does. Another foul ball straight back. All right, everybody's reset, ready to go. Fastball paints on the outside corner for strike 3. So the Roos family's in full throat behind me as they did their 2 down, 1 to go chant. So 2 up, 2 down brings up the 3-hitter to number 23. First pitch is fastball down for ball 1. There's a curveball, swing and a miss. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball in was a borderline pitch. Umpire thought it was just a little too far inside, so that's a ball. Good spot, hitting the spots though. 23 is one of the bigger guys out here, so we're going to move the ball around a lot on him. Curveball down.
Keep working.
There's a fastball. Taken all the way right there. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's a hard ground ball, goes all the way to the fence in dead center. Small field, so we're going to hold him to a single right there. So with 2 outs, FTB puts the first runner on with a sharp single up the middle of the center. It's going to bring number 24 to the plate. First pitch stays in for a ball. Throw to first, just to check the runner, make sure he's staying honest over there. We don't want any cheating going on, you know. We're not playing the Houston Astros or anything. Swing and a miss for strike 1. So 1-1 count. Look for him to try and steal a bag here. No, he stays. Great pitch right there. Umpire doesn't like him low. Action pitch here. Curveball. Rolls over foul down the line.
You got this 9s?
High fastball. Batter did a good job laying off. Good plate discipline there. I believe that's going to take us to a 3-2 count, 2 outs. On the WROOS hotline here, I'd like to give a shout out to Taylor Lehner. She's chipped in with a Let's Go Roos today. Also like to give a shout out to Eric Fountain and the Sands Doctor Hitting Academy. Stealing on the pitch is fouled. So a good little battle going on here at the plate between pitcher and hitter. Foul ball. The runner is going to return back to first base. And we're going to do it all over again. So 3-2, 2 outs. The runner will be off with the pitch. This time's taken for ball 4. So number 24 walks. That's going to put runners at first and second. 2 down in the inning. And for FTB, number 6 steps into the plate. So a little bit of a jam here for the Roos in the first inning. We do got 2 outs in the back pocket. We're looking for that 3rd out of the inning. There's a swing and a miss. Always easier to pitch when you got first pitch strike, and you can just build off that. Strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes. Opens up a lot of options for the pitcher. We could go fastball up and see if he can chase. We can nibble off the corners. We could go breaking ball in the dirt. Or we could just rear back and just gas it right by him. There's a ball in the dirt and bounces away, so both runners are going to advance, second and third. So still got 2 outs and 2 strikes, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. Almost the same situation as an 0-2 as a 1-2. A lot of options pitching-wise. Looks like we're going to nibble on the outside corner here. And swing and a miss. So Landon gets in and out of trouble with a strikeout, and that'll end the first inning. And after 1 complete inning, FTB 0 and our Roos 0, but coming up. You guys hear that wonderful walk-up song in the background back there? It's a rivalry weekend. Got a couple Gator fans on the team, so we had to throw the Seminole War chant in there for a walk-up. And starting the second inning is 2, Ethan Futch. First pitch is up high for a ball. There's a strike on the outside corner, so 1-1. Curveball's down. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's another pitch called. A little low and a little out on that one, but he called it. So 2-2. Two strikes. Spread out. And that's going to be ball 4. So Ethan Futch walks. That's going to be our first base runner of the game. And that's going to bring to the plate number 42, Nate Roldan. Good chance to hit and run here. First pitch is a strike. There's a pitch ball high. All right, we got a foul ball. So what we have here is a swing by the batter. And instead of the ball hitting the bat, I think it hit him in the arm somewhere. So when that happens, that is really just a foul ball. It is a swing, so it is a strike. So the runner is going to return back to first base. It's not a hit by pitch because he did swing, and the swing precedes getting hit by the pitch. So it's going to be a swing and a strike. Seems like he shook it off pretty good there. He's ready to go. It's one of the beauties of baseball. You're going to watch a million games and something different's going to happen. Throw to first, back in. See if the Roos do anything here. Maybe a hit and run or straight steal. We'll see what happens. So, ball. Two balls, two strikes. So you could just sit and let him hit here. You could go hit and run here. Maybe guess a curveball, maybe steal a bag. I think it was a curveball. He hung it high, fouled it straight back. So that's going to keep the count at 2-2. This is the part of baseball. People say baseball is boring, don't understand. There's a lot of things going on between pitch, and it changes pitch to pitch. Chopper to second base, fields it, and gets the tag on the runner. Really nothing you can do there. What you want is so that they cannot complete the double play. And they did not. They didn't even attempt it. So all we can do there offensively. That's going to bring number 84, Big Country Connor Bly, to the plate. Swing and a miss for strike one. So Nate has replaced Ethan at first base. Hit. Got a runner on by a walk, but we haven't squared one up yet. Connor wears number 84, which reminds me of the year 19. My age there a little bit, but that was a great year. Can you hear me? The game. Ground ball through the short. Nate to motor all the way home. So the Roos scratch one on the score thanks to the error in left field. Can't hear me? Pick off attempt to second base, back safely. I'll stand over here. So that's gonna bring Brady Marshall to the plate with a runner at second base. Chance for the Roos to add to their lead here. Sorry, Jack, I blocked you.
No, you're all right.
A little bit of a rally here for the Roos. Still just one down in the inning. So that was fastball up for a ball.
Go, throw the barrel, kids, go! Connor, be ready to go back. Watch their move.
Brady Marshall steps in. Brief conference there between the shortstop and the pitcher. I always wonder what 12-year-olds talk about when they go to the mound like that. There's a fly ball to left field and hit and dropped. So another error by the left fielder, who now proceeds to spike his glove into the ground in frustration. And the Roos are set up with runners at first and second. Still just one out in the inning. And that's going to bring Austin Meisner to the plate. Austin's one of our fast guys. A lot of options here with him. Good contact hitter, move the baseball around. Possible bunt here. Ball high.
No back picks, no back picks!
Ball down and away. So pitcher struggling in the strike zone now, as the Roos have been working the count in the second inning here. We've gotten our first hit on the board. We've gotten our first run on the board. There's a called strike on the outside corner.
What do you say, 22? Let's go, 22.
Double deuces. I think that ball stayed up a little bit. There's a swing and a miss, straight back. So that's going to take the count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runners at first and second. Good possible hit and run here, just to move the base runners. No, they hold. There's a line drive down the right field line. It's down for a base hit. He's going to be safe at first base. Everybody's going to hold. Oh, now we got a guy hung up. A lot of action going on right there. Let's see if we can reset that for you. So we got first and second. We got a line drive over the first baseman's head for a base hit. The right fielder tries to throw him out at first base. He's safe at first. Runner at second base gets hung up between second and third, which causes the runner at third to break for home. And the baseball gods were looking out for us. We were able to sneak another run in there on the play at the plate, and the Roos are up 2-0. Still just one out in the inning. It's going to bring number 35, Ricky Stegbauer, to the plate. Ball high. So great spot here as the Roos are set up with second, third, and only one out. Tons and tons of options here. You look for a squeeze. You can just let the batter hit.
My name's Reese.
Shout out from Reese on deck.
A.K.A. Papi Chulo.
There's another line drive. This one's going to stay foul. So the Roos are heating up a little bit. We're starting to square some balls up, hit them hard. Right now, we just need a fly ball in the outfield or a hard ground ball in the infield somewhere. Ball up.
Ricky, stay short, go the other way with it. Just shoot it hard with the barrel.
First base is open, but I doubt they're looking for a walk here. That ball's popped straight up behind the catcher, and it falls foul. So a lot of room here in foul territory on these beautiful fields, but wasn't quite able to locate that fast enough, so that fell for a foul ball. New life for the batter.
Ricky, stay short, go the other way. Come on.
There's a line drive to center field. That's going to score 1. And we're going to hold the other runner up at second base. And the Roos put another one on the scoreboard. So a good strong throw from the outfield caused us to hold our runner at third base. Still just 1 out in the inning. Great speed on the bases with Ricky at first and Meisner at third. It's going to flip the top of the order. And here comes number 8, Reese Brush, for his second at bat. So the Roos have put 3 on him in the inning, looking to add some more here. A lot of good gamesmanship going on right here. Some strategy. This is the beauty part of baseball where you can do a lot of little things. You can just let the hitter hit. Oh, we got a balk. So on the pick attempt to third base, the umpire has called a balk. So that is going to allow Austin to trot home. And Ricky's going to move up to second base. And that's going to put another run on the board. And the Roos now lead 4-0. Still just 1 out in the inning. There's a ground ball, second base. He's going to make the play over the first. Did advance the runner, so Ricky goes from second to third. And we now have 2 outs in the inning. Runner at third base. And number 21, Mateo, stepping to the plate. Slow curveball, stays up for ball 1.
Go, get there.
That's a pass ball all the way to the backstop. That's going to allow Ricky to scamper on home. So the Roos put another one on the board and now lead 5-0. So good inning by the Roos as we've come up with a few hits, a couple walks, and not one big error by FTB to help us out. And 4 runs later, we got a 4-0 lead. So pitcher struggling to find a strike zone now as it's been a long inning, he's thrown a lot of pitches out there. And another ball 4. So the Roos keep the pressure on as we send another base runner down to first base. That's going to cause FTB coach to take a trip to the mound. With 5 in the books in the inning, I would anticipate a pitching change here. So we will pause for station identification on the WROOS network. FTB does in fact make a pitching change here. And after his warm-up pitches, he is ready to go. Stepping in the box for the Roos is number 24, Danilo. 2 down, runner at first base. First pitch is a ball. 5 runs in the inning. The Roos are working on bonus time here. Couple of throws over the first. Runners back in time. Haven't attempted a stolen base yet. So there's time called at the plate, so no pitch on that. Another ball high. Two balls, no strikes. If you're a hitter, you're sitting dead red right here, looking for a fastball, and don't miss it. Put a good swing on it. Runner goes. Not sure if that was a hit and run, but we did have the runner stealing on that. Fouled it straight back, so he's going to have to trot on back down to first base. We're going to reset and do it all over again. 2 balls, 1 strike. Big swing and a miss, so that'll even the count at 2-2. Another throw over the first. Runners off, curveball's down. So stolen base by Mateo as Danilo takes curveball down for a ball. That's going to give us another runner in scoring position here. Runner's going to be moving on crack of the bat. Base hit, probably try and score him. Here we go. Base hit to center. He's going to try and score him. Throw the plate is not in time. So RBI single to center for Danilo is going to give the 6th run of the inning to the Roos. That's going to bring the pitcher to the plate, number 99, Landon Serrano.
Go Landon!
Curveball for the first pitch, drops in there for a strike. Foul ball out of play. So no balls and 2 strikes.
Go, Landon!
Runners off with the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. It gets past the catcher. And Landon's going to motor on down to first base. So it was a strikeout, but the ball got away from the catcher and made it back to the backstop. And that's going to allow Landon to take first base. So with 2 outs, that's going to put runners at first and second. And number 2, Ethan Futch, who started the inning, stepping up to the plate. So Ethan walked to start the inning. We've now batted around. First pitch swinging. Deep fly ball to left field. Going to be a ground rule double. So it bounces and goes over the left fielder. That's going to score the 7th run of the inning for the Roos, as we have put a great inning together here. And that's going to put runners at second and third. I got Connor Bly on the on-deck circle here. He wants to give a shout-out. Who you going to shout out to? Who you going to say hi to? What's your girlfriend's name? Wants to give a shout-out to all the girls out there and let them know that he is available. He's a 12U superstar. Number 42, Nate Roldan, steps in. Curveball down. So really good job the entire inning, up and down the lineup of the Roos, taking pitches that are out of the strike zone, not chasing curveballs, and it's produced a 7-run inning for us. Ball down. Nate swung so fast last time up that the ball hit him in the arm before he swung. He's got a nice little lump and some laces on his arm.
Oh, right there.
We call that a baseball tattoo.
Come on, puppy. Right. Oh, gosh.
Ball in the dirt, so another walk as Nate takes the free pass down to first base. And that's going to bring number 84, Connor Bly, to the plate. Bases loaded, 2 outs. A big hit or a home run could possibly give us a double-digit inning here. Curveball down. Oh, there it is. Big fly to left field. Did it get out? It does. So a grand slam home run for Big Country Connor Bly. I called that, by the way. That's going to give the Roos a double-digit 11-run inning. Connor made some kind of mention about the ladies right there as he ran by after the home run. We'll have to interview him after the game and see exactly what he was talking about.
Oh, my God. He said that was for all the ladies out there?
Oh, that was for all the ladies out there. That's what he said. So the bases are clear now. Still 2 outs, and it's going to bring Brady Marshall to the plate. First pitch is a strike. Little dribbler back to the pitcher. He's going to throw to first base, and that ends the inning. After a great second inning,
Jonathan.
the Roos throw up an 11 spot, very unusual.
When it's us two together, it's so fun.
And in the bottom half, for FTB, leading off is number 34.
Because we're not staying.
Landon returns to the mound for his second inning of work. And the first pitch is down for a ball. After your team gives you an 11 spot like that, all you got to do is go out there and fill up the strike zone. Just pump strikes. There's one, straight back. So 1-1 count.
Hey, right at him, Landon. Right at him, bud. Hey, back up to Nils. Gonna come hot. Back it up.
Another pitch down. 2 balls, 1 strike. They do for a fill. Hard ground ball to short. Reese is up with it over the first base, and 1 up, 1 down.
You
So
always notice stuff like that. You with that and toes. You gotta get your toes done.
So Landon does what he's supposed to do, comes out after a big inning, throws up and out right away. Looking for 3 up, 3 down here. First pitch curveball for strike 1. Step into the plate for FTB is number 5. Fastball. I don't know where that was, but umpire didn't like it, so 1-1. There's a curveball, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And strike 3. So 2 up, 2 down as we look to solidify our 11th spot in the top half of the inning. It's going to bring number 17 for FTB to the plate. I don't have a roster, so I don't know their names, so we'll just use the numbers.
Hey, one more. Here we go. Want the ball. Want the ball. Come get it.
There's a ground ball chopper down the third baseline. Tough play. And we make the play. So slow roller up the third baseline, and runners gunned out at first base on what we like to call a bang-bang play. And that'll do it in the bottom of the second inning. 3 up, 3 down for FTB. And after 2 complete innings, the Roos are coming up with an 11-0 lead. And we're back for the top of the third inning. Leading off for the Roos is number 22, Austin Meisner. First pitch swinging, a little line drive to second base. He makes the catch. So 1 pitch, 1 out. And that's going to bring number 35, Ricky Stegbauer, to the plate. Ricky had a single over the first baseman last time up. First pitch swinging, swing and a miss, strike one. So with an 11-run lead, Roos are coming out aggressive, trying to add more to that lead. Breaking ball stays up and away, so 1-1. Reese Brush is out of uniform today as he owes $1 to the Kangaroo Court for his red cleats. Red is not part of our color scheme.
He wanted a splash of color. Splash of color.
Those are his football cleats. Ricky gets into one to right field, and the right fielder drops the ball up against the fence, and Ricky slides into second base with a double. So it's a high sky today. There's not a whole lot of clouds in the sky, and we've seen FTB struggle with some fly balls, about 2 or 3 of them now in the outfield. Ricky takes advantage and slides into second base. So it's going to bring top of the order up for the third time as number 8, Reese Brush, steps in. First pitch is a strike. So Reese looking for an RBI here to add to our lead. Good speed on the bases. Little dribbler up the line to see if it stays fair or foul. It's rolling, and it's fair. That is a swinging bunt right there, folks. Little dribbler down the first base line. That's when the baseball gods love you. It stays fair, and if they hate you, it stays foul. That's the difference between being a 200 hitter and a 300 hitter. A couple of those stay fair. A couple of little bleeders drop in. Little duck farts, dying quails, all kinds of nicknames for those type of hits. So the Roos are set up with some great speed, runners at first and third. And number 21, Mateo, steps to the plate. Reese is off with the first pitch and slides in second, so stolen base. Good take by Mateo, letting his partner steal the bag for him. So now instead of having 1 to drive in, he now has 2 runners he can drive in. Little give and take there. We'll give you a strike, but we're going to steal second base. Curveball is a swing and a miss on the check swing. So no balls and 2 strikes. Slow breaking ball is hit up the middle. That's going to get him an RBI as Ricky comes home from third base. Reese is going to advance over to third. And Mateo with the ground out gets an RBI. And Roos throw another run up on the board. That's going to extend our lead to 12-0. No matter what the score is, you always want to continue to add on. Baseball's a funny game. You never know what can happen. So number 24, Danilo, steps in. 2 down now. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Runner at third base. Slow breaking ball. Little pop up behind second base. And nice little play by the second baseman. So Mateo pops out to second. That'll end the inning. The Roos do score 1. And at the end of 2 1/2 innings, Roos 12, FTB 0. Bottom of the third inning, and we got a pitching change for the Roos as Landon is completed his day on the mound with 2 complete innings and no runs. And taking his place is now 21, Mateo. So Landon was a right-handed fireballer, and Mateo is our left-handed specialist. He's got a little tail, a little sinker. Stepping to the plate for FTB, number 9 hitter, number 2. Ground ball, little dribbler, nice play off the mound by the pitcher, and nice throw. So a little PFP right there by Mateo. We call that pitcher fielding practice for those of you who don't know our acronyms. And that's a nice little play, hopping off the mound to start the inning. So 1 up, 1 down. Going to turn the lineup over to the top of the order, number 11. First pitch swinging is a little sinking line drive to center field, and Ricky comes in with a diving attempt at it. Ball bounces and gets by him, which is no big harm. Other outfielders are backing him up, and the hitter ends up on second base. Would much rather see a player go 100% and dive and give max effort on a play than to pull up short and just let it bounce. You never know what you can get to. Go get it, dive, lay out, see what happens. Maybe you'll make Sports Center. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. So 1 out and 1 on a single to center, and then advanced on the dive and miss ball. Nice pitch right there. Looks like no balls and 2 strikes. Ball down and away.
Hey, go right at him. Let's give him two.
Correction on the count. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a fly ball to right center. And nice catch up against the fence out there. So Austin Miser out there in right field with a nice running catch. Almost up against the fence. We'll call it warning track. So that'll be the second out of the inning. Quick visit to the mound right here as the Roos have 2 outs in their back pocket and looking for that third one to get out of the inning. FTB is coming up with the big boys, the meat of the order. That's probably the reason for the conference out here. And stepping to the plate for FTB is number 23.
Mateo!
First pitch is just a bit outside. Ball 1.
Hey, let's go, Mateo.
Curveball stays up and away for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. First base is open. So a walk is not the worst thing in the world right here.
Go, ready? Hey, look.
Another ball away. So 3 balls, no strikes.
You on a 3? You win. Ask for help.
So ball 4 as number 23 trots down to first base.
Can you check that, please? Yeah, because you didn't isolate. There you go. Thank you.
So that's going to put runners at first and second with 2 outs. And another big hitter steps to the plate. Number 24 for FTB. Fastball up and away. So not a huge spot in the game because we are up 12-0, but a little bit of a jam here. 2 on, 2 out. Big hitter up at the plate. There's a fastball. Strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a swing to center field. Let's see if he's got it all. And it's out of here. So a 3-run home run to dead center field. And FTB has scratched the scoreboard now. And it is now a 12-3 ball game. Remember those extra runs we were talking about? You never know when you need them. So you continue to add on whenever you can. So that's going to clear the bases, but we still have 2 down. Score is now 12-3 in favor of the Roos, and stepping to the plate is number 6.
Hey, come on. Reset. Let's go. Finish it. Let's go.
Swing and a miss. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Another swing and a miss. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, as number 6 has helped us out with a couple high swings.
Hey, come on. Let's go. Come on.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's strike 3. So the Roos give up 3 runs on a 3-run home run to center field. And after 3 complete innings, we go to the top of the 4th. The Roos 12, FTB 3.
All right, here we are, top of 4. Roos are up 12-3. Had a big second inning. Maybe we'll start it in the 4th inning as well. Normally we have 3rd inning, ladies inning, but Stefan was hoarding the microphone, decided to do 3 innings. We have Lando up, number 99. Started us off today on the mound, did a great job pitching. First pitch, fouled back to the screen. Second pitch bounces in front of the plate. Got 1-1. Landon swings, misses. Ball was high. One ball, 2 strikes. We do have a new pitcher on the mound for FTB. That one misses. We have 2-2. Oh, that one high. We're here at a full count. Landon steps out, make sure he's ready. We saw this team last weekend in the tournament for our second game of the season. Many of these teams have been playing since the beginning of September. So we're just now getting into the swing of things. Today they came out and showed that they're ready. Landon just smokes one over left and hits a home run over to left field. Nice line drive over the left field fence. That is, I believe, his 3rd home run so far of the season. Again, helping himself out, giving us some, definitely some more runs on the board just to make sure. It is 8 after 4. If we score some more and hold them, then we only have to play 4 innings. Would be nice to not use as much pitching today. It is just 1 game today, 1 game tomorrow. We have Ethan Futch up, number 2. Pitches outside. Other pitch totally misses the catcher's glove. Couldn't tell if it was behind Ethan. It went behind him, so kind of blinded by the batter to be able to try to get that ball. So we have a 2-0 count. Ethan swings, pops it up. We had we had shortstop come in, call the ball, and caught it, but it kind of flipped out of his glove, and then he caught it in his stomach. Unfortunately, their team has seen quite a few errors today on the field. We have Nate, number 42, up to bat. That ball bounces in front of the box. So there is 1 out. We scored 1 run. 13-3. Nate's sporting some pearly white shoes over there, keeping them clean on this AstroTurf. Did you pick those pretty shoes out, Letitia?
He actually did. He surprised me.
Rick told Ricky he couldn't get white shoes anymore.
Really?
I don't know. He's got something against white.
Shoes. I was like, oh my God.
Too much cleaning.
But I'm like, they're going to get
Scrubbing bubbles. Scrubbing bubbles.
Yes, I'm about to buy a can.
We have like 5 at our house. It's probably packed.
I wonder if they erase it with
Ooh, Mr. Clean Magic Eraser probably would do some wonders on those. I think we should be getting some sponsorship money anytime now. Promoting some products. I do use a lot of magic erasers with my kindergarten class. It does erase permanent ink from things you didn't think could be erased. Can't erase my memory, though. That is safe by Nate. He ran it out. Had a great job sporting those white shoes. Those make him extra lightning fast. Made it down to first on a chopper that was over by third base. Just slow enough to make it easier for Nate to get on base safely. We have Big C. He went big fly at the last at bat. Had a great 3-run home run. We have a balk, and that will bring a balk chicken. That will bring him over to second. Ooh, Connor swings. Swung a little slow at that one, not sure. Second guessed himself, but I have a feeling he's going to get the bat on the ball on this one here. Give it a ride. Another little speed up there that Connor laid off of.
Yeah. They're making it piece by piece.
All right, so tempo is a little slow by pitcher. Not sure. Got a little meeting on the mound between the second base. Coming over to maybe give him some words of wisdom. Maybe reminding him that he went yard on his last up to bat. Don't give him anything hittable. Ooh, that was one that dropped in there for a strike. So he's got a count of 1-2. Oh, did give him the fastball. Swung. I think he actually got a piece of it, but the catcher caught it, so that is down. It did move, getting ready for that steal. Hit and run, but Nate got there safely since he was prepared to take off anyways on that pitch. We have Fun Dip up, B Marsh, Goldilocks, number 62 up at bat here. Oh, and it got him, and that's why he wears that elbow guard. So catcher took a hit. Went right off of Brady's elbow to the catcher. Catcher's going to need a little bit of time here to walk that one off. Hi there, Pigpen. Pigpen, number 35, coming up into the box on deck here. We have Austin Dash Meisner, number 22. We've got two speedies here, back to back. Looking to want to get another at bat here, not leave the men on bases. Guy on first and third. So we have the courtesy runner for Brady, since he is our catcher, giving him a break. So Connor goes in to run for Brady. All right, I think the catcher caught his breath. We're ready to go here. We got Austin, 22, up at bat, pitches high. Home plate umpire was getting on Coach Rick, thinking he was talking to over at first, but we had a pick over to third, but Nately safely back.
Go, Austin. Drive ball here, bud. Go, Connor.
That's a balk. So we just, pitcher's having a little bit of issue of getting set, not getting distracted. Just balked for a run coming from third, and then that moved Connor to second. So now we have still 2 outs, 14-3, and that pitch is high. Hi, Max.
Hi, Puppy.
We got little Max D over here chiming in. Haven't seen him since last season. He's grown about a foot. Big kindergartner now. All right, so that pitch was also a ball. So right now we have kind of missed the pitching, but I think we are 2-0. There's one in the dirt. Oh, must have been 3-0 since Dash threw his bat and running down to first. So that was a walk. And now we have Ricky Ricks, Rickster, Stegosaurus, Pigpen up to bat. Ricky's had 2 great hits. I have Jazz Hands Reese over here giving me the eye. Not liking my commentating, are you, Jazz Hands? He didn't say that. He's just giving me his cutest smile ever. Oh, he tried to look mean. He can't be mean. Ooh, Ricky takes a big cut at it. Oh, takes 2 cuts. He's done good on protecting on 2-strike counts. Let's see if he can do the same thing here. Oh! Woo! And it kind of worked. That one stayed fair. It looked like it was going foul, but Ricky hustled down the baseline. First baseman did get it pretty quickly. But Ricky beat it out by running all the way through the ball, which is definitely something that everybody should do no matter what, and scored a run and moved Dash over to third. So now it is 15-3, still on 2 outs. We got Reese Peasy up, Ocho, Jazz Hands, top of our lineup here.
No. It's not coming out.
Ooh, takes that one. Has a strike down the middle. Fastball.
You got this, babe.
Number on Reese. Let's go, Blake.
That one, ball was high. Looking to kind of do a pitch out, thinking that Ricky might have been trying to steal. Stays at first. Got a pretty big lead there. Had a great secondary. That one, umpire called a strike. Looked like it dropped a little bit or was outside, but Reese has to protect here. He's got a 0-2 count, or sorry, he's got a 1-2 count. Now he's got a 2-2 count. Ricky did steal, so he is now second and third. 2-2 count. See if Reese can put something in play here. Oh, great hit. That one is to the fence. Hits right at the base, and they bobble it coming in. They're throwing the ball around, and Reese is smart, keeping his eye on the ball, takes advantage of that. That one scores 2 runs, and Reese is over standing on second. FTB's a little shaken up here. Again, they ended up beating us last weekend. Was our first weekend playing, so we had to knock some of the dust off. Coming out, showing them what the Roos are made of here right now. Putting some bats on the balls, making them have to play some defensively plays. And there's another rope. Mateo did a great job. And bound. Oh, man. And they are booting the ball around. They kind of are just not really playing. They look like they've given up a little bit, and we're taking advantage of that. You can get a home run off of that. So basically, base hit with about 3 errors to get them home. But again, staying on top of the game, never let up. All gas, no brakes. If you're watching there, Blake, that one's for you.
Nice hit, Mateo.
That's what I said. See, I'm doing good. A single with 3 errors. Easton would beg to differ. Yep. So we have Danilo up to bat. Trying to speed up the game here and help the catcher out, having our on-deck players go get those pass balls. That one was low.
We're seriously getting them back.
Yeah. I think we gave them false hope last weekend. It's all because you're here, Letitia. You are our good luck charm, and she's a beaut. She's a beaut, Clark. She's looking so pretty, as always. I have a hard time standing next to her.
You're blowing up my head. I'm not gonna fit through the pose.
The field goal uprights. Isn't she lovely? That was a nice hit. That one might. Oh, if he had just gotten a little bit more of a line drive, he got underneath that one to pop it up to center field. It was so close to being out of here. But the Roos did put up, I believe, they put up 7 runs this inning. So another big inning for them. Right now, it is 19-3, bottom of 4. And Mateo looks like he's heading back to the mound, so hopefully he can wrap this game up for us. They probably shut it off when I got on.
All right, this is Meisner and Stegbauer in the house right now. We have Mateo still up on that mound. If we go 3 up, 3 down, game over.
Ooh, great pitch. Must have missed a little bit.
Mateo's mom didn't like that call. She's beating up the pole.
She's wondering, isn't that a strike? But unfortunately,
I'm hearing the strike zone's rather small in this game.
well, seems like it's been been large on their side at the first at bat, and then now it's been kind of hasn't really had to be. We've been putting the bats on the ball.
Well, it hasn't hurt us.
Nope. There's a strike for you. So is the count 3-1? Oh, there's a foul.
Oh, heads up. There was kids going right there. It was going for. Sorry, everybody.
Did you just break
didn't
your
want
eardrum?
kids.
Guys
ball
is
was
down
going-
deaf.
I took
And
it
there's
away.
another one up, but that one, hits off of the dugout. Landon got over there pretty quickly. He was ready to pounce all over that one.
Yeah, there's an
if it was in
FTP
play.
player over there getting ready to trip him.
Yep. He wasn't going to move. Wasn't going to help him out.
Hey, next play, boys.
You need to get his vertical up so you can catch those balls.
Yeah, I think he could have maybe got up high enough.
Ball.
If he stretched out his long arms tall enough. There's another one out of play. We're running out of balls here.
Yeah.
All right, Mateo.
Oh, lost that. He ended up walking. Number 34. We have a pretty big guy here up to bat. Number 5. Stepping into the box. First pitch low. Ball 1.
Was he one of the hitters last week that hit a couple of home runs? Number 5?
Maybe. It was a lot of those. They have probably about 3 in a row.
I remember they had 3 big boys.
Oh, there's a hit that just gets over into the outfield. So does get a base hit. That is runners on first and second, no outs. Mateo's at 27 pitches. Oh, and I didn't even announce that we did have a little change up in the defensive field.
Oh, we
Ricky
did have a big one.
was at shortstop. They just pulled him in. He's going to come in and pitch. So we had Austin at second. Landon's at first. Brady's still catcher. Mateo's going out to center field. Got Jim doing a little beat in the dugout here. Got Big C in third base. And Ethan out in left field. And Nate Dogg in right field, coming out to give Mateo a little bit of encouragement after he pitched. Sweet Nate, we call him. And there you have it. That's exactly why.
Trying to give him some encouragement.
Looking to come in and shut this game down here. Hopefully Ricky can work his magic on the mound. Number 17 is up to bat for the FTB, stepping in. Oops, sorry, babe.
Go, Ricky. Go, Steg.
Are they yelling for him too? Let's go, Steg. Sounded like it. Not sure what the batter's name is, but oh, line drive. Oh. And got over Mateo's head. He came in thinking he was in the right spot. Went over his head. Moved the batters over. So 1 pitch. Now we have bases loaded, no outs. Number 2 up to bat.
Is this near the bottom of their lineup?
I'm not sure where they're at in their lineup. It does look like it because normally looks like their meat of their lineup are hanging in the dugout right now. Oof. Ricky throws one and
You got this, Ricky.
ball 1 came in inside and high. Oh. That one was another line drive that I couldn't even see. Kind of came right back to Ricky, didn't it? And glove. Oh.
He was fast.
I
and
thought
hit his
he
glove.
caught it almost, but I had no idea where it was.
That was a mama heart palpitation right there.
Yeah. Easton took my visor here, so I can't see very well, but I don't think I wanted to see that one.
No, you didn't.
Those scare me. There's a nice pitch. Not sure. I guess they did not call that one a strike. I can't see his arm.
We really need to hold him right now to end this game in this inning. It's going right through us.
All right, so that one just went down to left. Ethan fielded it, but still no outs. They scored 2 so far in this inning.
They're hitting that ball, keeping it low, right through our holes.
Brady's meeting with Ricky to talk it over. Think this is the top of their lineup now?
No. Do you think Brady has some new jokes for this season?
I don't know.
Or
Did
is
he
he
have old jokes last season?
Yeah.
Yep. Second batter. Mama's right. Easton was telling me no, but this is the second batter of their lineup.
Also, the last guy was their
The
first
leadoff,
at the top.
Okay, there's
All
a
right.
pop-up.
We got to catch this
Nobody
one. We got to
see-
catch this
okay.
one.
Second.
Nice.
All right, so the guy tagged up, goes to home. So they scored another.
So we are definitely into another inning.
No, it's 8 after.
Oh, it's
4.
8 after. I was thinking
8 after
15.
4.
They need to score at least.
They don't need to score any more. No more.
We don't talk like that, Mark.
And we're going to de-mic Angie because we said if we get another inning that goes awry.
I know. I know what it is. I'm not over there cheering
Yep.
and yelling.
First pitch high.
I got to tell you, for a day of baseball, though, this weather is glorious.
Beautiful. Got to hang out here all day since my other son, Easton, E-Rocket, E-Man, will be playing
That was a good
here
pitch.
as well at 4 o'clock with the other KC 11U American Roos.
So we have
Hello.
11U, we have 12U. Is 13U going to be here this weekend?
I do not know.
I know last year.
I'm not sure. It's like Roo Nation over here, though. Sometimes we have
Ooh, that was a
kangaroos
pretty,
hopping all over the place
pretty
over
pitch.
here. Lots of Roo sightings.
How many outs are there?
1.
Oh yeah, why is
It's
it
not
not on
up
the
there.
scoreboard?
We got 1 pop up to Mateo in center.
So Brady was able to stop that in the dirt,
In the turf.
in the turf. Saw black beads fly.
I think we have a full count here.
Go, Steggy.
All right.
Oh, that one was
Nice.
Nice.
caught in center field and
Mateo is getting the workout.
awesome. So we have 2 down, 1 to go.
2 down, 1 to go.
Woo, woo.
Wait to protect the camera.
Yes, we have some valuable cameras out there that he made sure that wasn't going to get hit, but his dad would have not been too happy with him.
Let's just say Mateo might have had some less Christmas gifts this Christmas.
Okay, they were purposely putting this guy on. Didn't know what was going on, but so they intentionally walk.
Yeah, he's a hitter.
I think he
Every
was
time
a
he hits, it goes
one that
over.
went out. So intentionally walking him, and we have a 19-6 ball game with 2 outs. Number 6 is up to bat.
So one more out will end this game.
Let's go, Stag.
Great
Nice.
pitch. Kept it low. Brady had a great stop behind.
And 6 swung at it like a golf pro.
He's confused though. This is baseball, not golf. Be very quiet if it was golf. Ooh.
Right in the hole.
Right in the middle. Split the middle of the outfield. So we have 2 more runs that scored.
And Angie is tapping out. Goodbye.
Alrighty. Well,
That's like 8 runs. That's a lot of runs given up.
So we still wait. Oh, so now we.
always
have to
trying
go
to get
another
that.
inning?
No, it's 8. We're up by.
Oh, is how many
Yeah,
we're
up by, not
But
how
if-
many.
But still, that's a lot of runs.
Well, we have 19, Easton. If you haven't seen that scoreboard, we have scored a lot of runs.
It goes on runs allowed.
I know that.
So they better give up.
And it
0
goes by
runs.
wins, too, so we're good. All right, so number 3-4 is up there. Ricky puts one in there. Great pitch. Need to learn how to close the deal here. Not let them hang around. There's a pitch, a little low outside. We have 2-1. Nice pitch. Ricky smoked that one past him. 2-2 and 2 outs. Batter calls time. Got FTB has runners on first and third. Ooh. Pitcher or the hitter stays alive, fouls one off, so it's still 2-2. Whoa, didn't want to give him that one. That one looked pretty good. So it goes to full count.
Come on, Ricky. Let's go, Ricky. You got it.
Oh. Okay. So walk that. We have bases loaded. And bringing in Ethan Futch, number 2, again to try to close this with 2 outs. So we'll see what happens. Come back on when we're ready. Give him some warm-up time. we go. We have number 5 up. Ethan Futch is in as pitcher. I think the problem was Easton stole my rally cap. So
We don't want
I've
them
got
to
it back.
rally.
We're rallying to get this last out. And Ethan comes in for 1. What is going on? We had a bouncer go back to Ethan. Still need this one more out. Think he thought he could beat him out at third, but working on 1 out. We have a 10-run lead right now, but again, it's allowing those runs that can hurt you. In this tournament, only top seeds go on. So Ethan fields that one. So 2 pitches. He works his way out of this game, and it was because of the rally cap that Easton took off my head. So no change in the mojo next time, buddy. And here is Roos signing off here. So we will play again tomorrow at 10:30. So see you then.